Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joy. I'm a fashion teacher and a fashion designer. Today's video is going to be about the underbust tightening and the overbust tightening. If you are looking at making a strapless dress, a bustier, or any tightly fitted garment at the upper bodies, then you are sure to do the underbust tightening and the overbust tightening. So these are tools I'll be using: my measuring tape, my pattern master pencil. I'll be using the compass to draw the bust arc. So the first thing I will do is to draw the bust arc. The bust arc is distance. To get the radius, you just place your compass at your bust point, then come all the way to the underbust mark here. That's the distance between the bust line and the underbust. So you just draw. It's as easy as that. That is my bust arc. So how do I do the underbust tightening? The first thing that I need is to measure my underbust. And for this pattern, the front bodies, the underbust is 32 for this measurement. Now 32 divided by 8, this is half of the front. So I'm going to divide by 4 rather. Divided by 4, that's 8 inches. So the underbust for the front is going to be 8 inches. Now just mark. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to measure from the center front here to this first point on the dart leg. This point here, I'm going to measure from the center front to this point. Take note of that measurement. I have 3 1/4, 3 1/4. Now I'll place 3 1/4 on the second dart leg and continue my measurement. Okay, so I have 8 inches. This is my 8 inches here. Now the next thing I'll do is to measure what I have left. What I have is 1 and 1/8. 1 and 1/8. Now I'm going to divide that into 2, but not into 2 equal parts. I'll divide it in such a way that this part close to the side front is bigger than this part close to the center front. And the reason for that is so that the underbust area, the distance does not look too tight, not too close to each other. A little bit, this one is going to be, it will spread more. Okay, so I'll just measure ½ inch here. I have 1 and 1/8, so I'll measure half and 5/8 at the other part. Just a little difference, but something. So I'll mark it on the bust arc. Then I'll mark 5/8 on this other part. I have marked 1/2 here and 5/8 here. So the next thing to do is to use my curve. I'll connect to the bust point. Just watch the way I'm going to do it. Okay, then connect this other one also to the bust point. Okay, then I'll take this one to the waistline, to meet the dart leg on the waistline like this, and do the same thing on this other part. So I have done my underbust tightening like this. Yeah, for my bustier, my strapless, and whatever I'm doing. Okay, so the next thing is to do the overbust tightening. Then I'll cut it to show you what it looks like. The first thing I will do when doing the overbust tightening is to divide my shoulder same length by 2. Divide it into 2 equal parts. Then draw a line to the bust point, touching the bust arc. Okay, so for the overbust tightening, I can do ½ inch on either sides, or 3/4 inches as 3/4 of an inch. If the person is very busty, like let's say bust 45, 50, those are very busty people, you can do 3/4. On rare occasions, I don't think I've ever used 1. The maximum I have used is 3/4, that's 3/4. So I'm going to be using ½ inch for this person for the overbust tightening. So I'll mark it on the bust arc like this, half inch on either side. Okay, then I will connect to my bust point. Since I'm going to cut it out, I'll just use my comb directly like this. Okay, then I'll need to draw my style line. Okay, I'll need to draw my style line. So I'm making a princess dart bust here, and this is what I want my princess. This is where I want it to stop 1 inch above the bust line. So I'll just come from my bust arc like this, so 1 inch above my bust line, and then take it to my armhole like this. So this is my neckline at this part, and this part can be my yoke if I want to. I don't need a yoke for these strapless bodies that I'm drafting. So this is it. I have gotten what I want. The next thing will be to close and then redraw. Now, for me to be able to close this dart, I want to redraw this line, because once I cut, the line will shift. I'll just open up my bust line, my bust dart line right like this. Then bring these 2 points together. Bring this point here to this one. Can you see? The style line has changed. That's yeah, it has changed. So I'll just use my ruler to redraw it. Redraw it to my desired shape. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Okay. So this is what I have. Then I can cut if I want. This part can be my yoke if I want it. I'm not making a yoke for this pattern. So let me label it as 1, and this is 2. I want to cut now. Watch the way I'm going to cut it. Okay. Okay, so I can now close my bust dart. I'll just try the bust dart, close the bust dart rather. Then cut out this other part. Now the last thing I'll do is to through the lines, like this upper part, to ensure that when I'm sewing, no one will be longer than the other. Just check, confirm that no one is equal. No one is longer. Yeah, this is longer, so I'll just take out this portion to make sure that the front and the first and the second are equal. Okay, so if you want to make a strapless top, or even a top that has a tiny strap, you want to make a bust here, this is how you're going to do your underbust and overbust tightening. So if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to answer all your questions. Let me know if you found this tutorial helpful. I really appreciate your contributions. Do have a lovely day. Bye.